What's up, YouTube? This is Red Zone 101. God bless and peace, and happy Easter, or as some of us would like to say, happy Resurrection Day, the day we celebrate the rising from the dead of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey guys, need your help. I've got two really nice options for home defense here. I'm thinking about keeping one and letting the other go. So I need to know what you think. Right here, let's just get to the video. I've got two very nice 410 break barrel, double barrel shotguns here. Now, I am a big fan of 410 shotguns for home defense because they do exactly what you need them to do. They will definitely, with good shot placement and the right ammo, stop an intruder. Stop someone trying to breaking into your house, okay? Let's get that out there. Okay, but I'm thinking about letting one go. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to stick with side by side, or do I want to go with over and under? Now, both of these shotguns are really nice, just really well made shotguns. The first one here, this is a Stoeger Coach Gun in 410. It takes 3-inch shells. It had a 20-inch barrel, but I took the barrel down to 18¼ inches. Had to redo the sight there. I think that came out pretty sweet. What I didn't like about this particular gun is when you open it up to put your shells in, the safety here automatically comes on. Now, I know some people might think that's a good thing, but in a self-defense situation, and this is just my opinion, I just wasn't feeling it. Okay, it wasn't cool, because if you were in a high stress situation, let's say someone was trying to break into your house and you had to reload, and although I think 2 shots of this would do the trick, but if you did have to do a reload, once you break the barrel here and you put your shells in and close it, the safety automatically comes on. And if you forget, you could be pulling the trigger, because you're stressed and whatever, and nothing's happening, and you're wondering what's going on, and basically you forget that the safety automatically comes on. So what I did is I fixed mine so that the safety still works, but it's manual. You actually have to activate the safety yourself. Now, some people don't like that, but with me, most of my guns that have a safety on them, the safety doesn't automatically comes on, it's manual. So that's what I did. And I slicked up the insides of this so that it's easier to open. And as you can see, it's not loaded. But this is, let's close it now, a great, let me get that propped up again. This right here is a great little easy to use shotgun for self-defense. So, okay, somebody decided to come down the street. I've had this for some time now and really like it, but I've always wanted an over and under. Now take a look at this little beauty right here. This right here is a Stevens model 512 410 shotgun, over and under, double barrel, and this is called the Gold Wing also. This is a beautiful little rifle, just shotgun. Just picked this up some months ago. Been meaning to do a review on it, and just haven't had the time, or anyway. But I found this at my local gun store and picked it up, and I just had to have it. I've always wanted an over and under in 410, which are really hard to find. And unlike your side-by-sides, double barrels, the over and unders can get quite expensive. I mean, okay, the Stoeger here, I got this for about $450, which wasn't bad. Okay, now a good over and under, whether it's 410, 12 gauge, 20, what have you, will hit you for about, from what I'm hearing, $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000 and more. Now that was totally out of my price range. So I saw this at my local gun store, still in the box, you know, brand new, and the guy just wanted to get rid of it, and he knew I liked 410s, and he showed it to me, and I just fell in love with it. Picked it up, and I just loved it. It's a lot lighter than your Stoeger, but the wood on it, look at that wood. I mean, that's really nice. So anyway, the only deal breaker with this, well, almost a deal breaker, was that the barrel here, the barrel was a 26-inch barrel. And I thought, yeah, I don't know. And he kept saying, you know what, you should get this one, it's really nice. You've always wanted a 410, double barrel, over and under. And I said, you know what, heck, let's go for it. And I thought, you know, let me see how the 26-inch barrel works for me. So I was practicing at home, and let's put it like this. A 26-inch barrel is not what you want to use for clearing hallways and what have you. Okay? Don't get me wrong, it can. I mean, in a pinch, you do what you have to do. You use what you got. But I've been cutting barrels for years now. I always make sure that the barrel is the legal length, and I always make sure that the overall length of the, whether it's a shotgun or rifle, because I know how to crown barrels also, is always the legal length. So I decided I'm taking this barrel down. I took this barrel down to 19.5 inches. Now it's a little longer than your Stoeger here, but for this, I just thought, let me close this. And you can see it's not loaded. Let's close this. Here we go. I thought 19.5 inches just looked really nice on this little shotgun. And it's still maneuverable. I mean, if you wanted to clear hallways, what have you, I mean, this works. But I just thought that length looked really good on this gun. So anyway, picked this gun up for about, I think it was about $600. So it's a little bit more than my Stoeger here, but still, overall, I thought it was a great deal because it's what I wanted. So I was willing to pay it. And gotta say, so far, it's been a really nice shooter. Taken it to the range a couple of times. I mean, and as I said, these two, I have a special purpose for these guns. These are not going to be skeet guns. These are home defense guns. And so therefore, you know, I'm not shooting skeet. These are for home defense. I'm thinking anywhere between 8, 10, 15, 20 feet. Okay, now I can shoot out further than that with these, with accuracy, but that's what these were designed for. Okay, so anyway, with my Stevens here, I can take the target out to 35 feet, and with double aught buck, I can hit center mass with no problem. I mean, just really nice gun, and I mean, it shoots really well. Now, I'm trying to decide, do I want to let the Stoeger go and just keep my Stevens? Now, I know, why don't I keep both of them? And that's what I'm starting to ask myself too, you know. But the only thing I really don't like about the Stoeger, and I mean, some people really like this, and I think this is classic with your Coach guns, your cowboy action guns, is the double triggers. Now, I mean, that's not a deal breaker, but you got to pull the one trigger, then go pull the other trigger. Hey, like I said, maybe I'm nitpicking, But I really like the Stevens here with the single trigger. I mean, boom, boom, that's it. You know, just one trigger to work with. And I just think the Stevens just looks so great. So I'm trying to decide which one of these do I prefer more. I think you know. Do I like the side-by-side cowboy action gun right here more so than I like the over and under shotgun? What do you think? I think they're both sweet guns, and I gotta say 410 for self-defense, for home defense, is going to work just as well as any 12 gauge at home defense with distances. Now, you guys can debate that with me, but I think at, like I said, 10, 15, 20 feet, these are going to work just as well as any 12 gauge. And the thing I like about the 410 is that you don't have a lot of recoil. So I mean, follow-up shots are really easy. It's not going to be as loud as a 12 gauge. Granted, it's still going to be loud, trust me, but nowhere near as loud as a 12 gauge. And as far as two shots, some people don't like the fact that it's got two shots. But let me show you something. This is my favorite load for home defense. This is a 3-inch double-aught buck round here. Now, that's got about, I think, 5 pellets in it. Now, even though this only has, these shotguns only have 2 shots in them, this right here, if you get shot with that, that's like getting hit 5 times at once. From what I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's like getting hit 5 times at once with a 9 or else a 38 special. Now, I don't know anyone that's going to be able to take that and keep coming at you. I mean, granted, you know, it could happen, but I seriously doubt it. So I have no problem with, you know, just 2 rounds. You know, you just, good shot placement, you make them work. And so anyway, like I said, that's why I really like the 410. Low recoil, and at self-defense distances, very, very effective. Now, if I wasn't going to use double-aught buck, because some people will use shot, and then again, I've heard people that totally say that shot is really not what you want to use for home defense. But I beg to differ. Shot at 10 to 15 feet, trust me, it's going to knock you right on your butt. I mean, if you get hit with it. I mean, if it don't kill you, trust me, it's going to knock the fight right out of you. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about somebody who's trying to break into your house, and if you had to use deadly force, like that's what I'm talking about. But if I'm going to use shot, and I do use shot, I prefer the number 4 shot. The number 8, 7, and 6, that's not bad, but the number 4 shot doesn't have as many pellets in it, but at the same time, it's heavier, and it hits, to me, it hits a lot harder. Now, if I'm not using that, this PDX-1, I think it's called, is pretty decent. The only thing that I'm not quite thrilled about it, now that has three pellets in it, and then it's got, I think, is it 10 BBs or something like that or whatever. Sometimes those BBs can spread out more so than what I like. So they're not bad, but you know, I mean, granted, when you're shooting, you always watch your background. I mean, you always watch what is behind your target. So, but I do prefer, as I said, the double-aught buck. So anyway, let me know, which one do you like for self-defense if you were going to use a double-barrel shotgun? Would you rather have something like this right here, the cowboy action, side-by-side, classic, you know, granny sitting on the porch with her shotgun look? I mean, hey. Anyway, or would you rather have something like this? Something that looks more classic and over and under. I love them both. I might, you know what, I'll probably keep them both, but Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Hey, I want to thank you guys for watching. This might be a good option for someone who's looking for something for home defense and isn't very knowledgeable about guns. This might be a great option for them. They're simple to use. You just break the barrel, put the rounds in, close it up, make sure your safety's not on, and you're ready to go. You're good to go. And like I say, just really simple to use. So this might be really good for someone who is looking for something, just, to keep at the house for home defense. But anyway, I'm rambling now. It's cold out here. I'm going to conclude this video. Let me know what you think. They're both beautiful guns. I like them both for different reasons. I've always liked my cowboy movies and what have you, so the Stoeger Coach Gun is just classic. But I've always wanted one of these over and unders. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I want to say God bless. Enjoy your Easter. And as always, peace. Oh, I love the wood on both of them. All right. Take care, people. Bye.